All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another flight. Today we are in LAX. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and we're flying the Boeing 737-8 from LAX, Los Angeles to San Francisco. And this flight is going to take us approximately 1 hour to get to our destination once liftoff. All right, folks, sounds like an active runway airport today, actually. Let's take a look at our flight plan. Let's get over it and let's get started. And here we go for our trip from Los Angeles to San Francisco. All right, we are gonna be departing Los Angeles, plan our departure, coming out of LAX via runway 24 left on our takeoff. We're gonna be climbing via the Summer 2 departure, as you see there, Summer 2. We're crossing dark below 12,000 feet. As we climb, we gotta cross any below 5,000. You see there. Fabry. We do have some flight restrictions there on that path, on that departure coming off 24 left, as you see there. As we cross Summer, then we're going to turn 290 degrees to Olaf, and then from there we're going to transition to our flight plan via the Stoke D waypoint, and then that's going to be a 44 mile then flight till we then start into our arrival via the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco. From Surfer 4, folks, we're going to descend accordingly, as you see. They're on the charts there. As far as the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco, we're going to be expecting runway 28 right for our arrival into San Francisco. And for a 28 right, let's take a look and see some of our options as far as that arrival into 28 right. See, let's go on plan. Let's see here. Pull the map up here. All right, our transition looks like it's going to be Eddy transition here. ILS, how's ILS? The ILS approach runway 28 right via the Eddy transition looks fine. Let's go ahead and execute that, and there we go. We're going to transition via the Eddy waypoint into San Francisco for our arrivals. Let's take a closer look at the ILS approach there for 28 via the Eddy transition, and here we go. We're going to be crossing that mandatory 6,000 feet. As we descend to CPEN. By the time we hit CPEN, we should be at, where we got CPEN, 3,000 feet once we cross CPEN there, for our, then our turn for our glide slope. Actually, our glide slope then will be captured at Aximal. Aximal waypoint is where we'll catch our glide slope there. Plan to be 1,800 feet once we cross that point there. Folks, that is our plans from Los Angeles to San Francisco. Let's get back to our aircraft and let's get shown the road, folks. Welcome aboard. Travis, what's up, Travis? What's up, Travis? Yeah, thanks for that safe travels. Right on, appreciate that. And right on. Hey, listen, we're gonna get her up and get her going. So, thank you for that. All right, y'all, let's get going here. Let's go. Board captain. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, captain? Welcome aboard there, captain. Hello to you as well. Thanks for joining. Getting this thing loaded up, get her on our way here.
이제 던져 너가 없으면 날 오케이 오케이 난 잘 먹고 잘 살길 오케이 오케이 맘을 다 부어주긴 좀 그래 잠을 만큼 참았어 억울해 Baby I can feel it with you Maybe you feel the same with me too 매일 난네 생각하다 잠들어 My heart is beating for you waiting 넌 헤매이고만 있어 I don't know what more to expect 매일 난네 생각하다 잠들어 My heart is beating for you waiting 넌 헤매이고만 있어 I don't know what more to expect
LA traffic, American 0457, continue approach for runway 25 left, now on localizer and continue descent to 2000.
Los Angeles traffic, Alaskan 504, radio check.
Aircraft calling, received.
Thank you.
LA traffic, short final for runway 25 left, American 0457 landing on 25 left.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
LA traffic, American 045 after landing, runway vacated at Hotel 9.
Yes, that's affirmative. Yeah, we are going to start our push and start, folks. We're going to get her started here.
Release parking brakes, please. push. All engines clear. Start at will. Parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
All right, folks, we're going to get our engine started up here. Let's get, we all cleared for our engine startup. So let's go and get engine number 2 started up first here. Let's get that going. All right.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, stand by. We had a hard freeze there. Ah, that's really strange. Let's see what's happening here, folks. Stand by. Let's see why we got a hard freeze on this. Hopefully it clears up here soon. Make sure we have nothing going on in the background there. Shut a couple things off here. There we go. Ah, interesting. All right, let's just see what happens, folks. It's kind of weird. We got a hard freeze on this one. Yeah, this is a really hard freeze. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a while. Let's give it a couple. Let's give it a couple minutes. See what's happening. See if it recovers. Come on now. All right, worst case scenario, folks. We'll go ahead and respawn on the runway and just get her going here to avoid all this load-in stuff here. But it does definitely looks like we got a hard freeze. Really, really strange. This is rare, actually. So, all right. Let's give it probably like 30 more seconds. If we don't have recovery on that, then we'll, like I said, we'll respawn back in directly on the runway so we can go ahead and get them out of here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Folks, let's get on over. We're going to talk about our plan here. We're going to go ahead and restart Flight Sim and get us spawned directly on the runway so we can get immediate departure out of here for the sake of time. Let's go ahead and shut Microsoft Flight Sim down and get her back on. Wow, that is strange. I haven't had that happen about a year from now, but lucky you all. All right, well, unlucky for you all that this happened on y'all's watch. So let's go ahead and end the sim. Cool, sim is down, and we shut that down, and we'll get her back up. We'll talk about our flight plan here as it's coming back online here, folks, by the way. All right, we'll make it easy for you. All right, and yeah, let's do it. All right, Microsoft Flight Sim, come on back. All right, give us 1 second here, y'all. Give us 1 second. Once I hit the trigger, then we're on and going. And all right, cool. We pulled the trigger on that, and it should be coming back up here. All right, cool. All right. All right. So while Microsoft Flight Sim is booting back up, and again, folks, like I said, we're gonna take her. We're gonna take her directly on the runway here. We don't have to do the load in anymore. We're gonna go ahead and get her started off the top here. Just get her going. Right, immediately. Again, for the sake of time, so because of this, we'll expedite it. How's that? All right, so let's talk a little bit about our flight today, y'all. Let's just get right over here and get into it. Just dissect it just a little more. All right, so as you all aware, we are going to be departing runway 24 left, coming out of LAX. As we climb, we're going to be climbing via the Surfer 4 departure, via SID. We're gonna depart via Surfer 4 departure SID, and as we cross Surfer, let me get a good look at it. Here we go. Now we're ready. We need to be out of here. For this, now we are. We are gonna be coming out of 24, and we gotta make sure as we cross over, the Del Rey VOR, we are beneath 3,000 feet. Now, that's easy. We'll make sure that happens, not to exceed that. And as we cross any, of course, you have to be below 5,000 feet as we cross any on that climb coming out of the pocket there. And then, of course, Nanic waypoint, as we cross that and head on over to dark waypoint you see there. We can have her up to 12,000 feet at that point, but nothing greater than that. And then as we then continue on our path there, we're going to cross Summer and Olaf and Risen. And from Risen, let's take a look at it here. From Risen, we got Splint, waypoint. From Splint, then we're going to be transitioning to our flight plan as followed via the Stoke waypoint. And from there, folks, you only have like 44 nautical miles of stoked as far as that from Stoke to Surfer waypoint. From Surfer, folks, we're going to start our arrival procedures in Surfer. Let's call it a star. A Surfer 4 star is what we're going to enter when we cross Surfer. As we cross Surfer, and we're going to plan our descent here. Gnarly. We're going to cross Gnarly. Once we cross Gnarly, we have to cross Gnarly at 280 knots. Speed restriction there. Can't be below 20,000. Cannot be below 20,000 when we cross Gnarly. All right. And then as we continue on, we can be between waves. We can be between 15,000 up to 19,000 as we cross waves. Okay, and then here we go. At EPIC, here we go, 10,000, between 10,000 and 15,000 feet, and still we're going to hold that speed restriction of 280 knots as we're descending into San Francisco, right? And there's San Francisco VOR, as you see there, the big loop VOR there. San Francisco VOR is going to be 115.8 for San Francisco VOR. We should start picking that VOR up once we cross Follett waypoint there. We should then start see that VOR go live there, right? You got that big circle there, right? Of the VOR. So here we go. Check it out. Got another speed restriction, 240 knots. No less than 8,000 feet when we cross Follett, right? From Follett, folks, then we're going to this Eddy. We got Eddy next. As we cross Eddy, as you see, yep, that's for our runway. Whereas we crossed Eddy for our runway here. We're going to be expecting runway 28 right into San Francisco. So this is appropriate here. We can cross Eddy waypoint. We're going to cross it at 240 knots again, speed restriction, and no less, no greater than 6,000 feet. We have to be at 6,000 feet as requirement crossing Eddy, right? So now let's take a little look at what the routing says here, and it pretty much probably going to kind of complement exactly what I just mentioned here. I'm from Surfer on track, from Surfer to 314 degrees in direction for Gnarly, then track 313 degrees to Waves, as we see there, and then on track 333 degrees to Epic, there you go, and then on track 329 degrees to Follett, right there, perfect. Then on track 329 degrees to Eddy. There we go. There's the Eddy right there. We already talked about the speed restrictions and altitude and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to expect a sign instrument approach into 28 left and right as well too. All right, so there we go. From there, we kind of like, okay, what happens from there, right? All right, from there, from Eddy, we then going to transition into to our rival, to our approach for runway 28 right. So there we go for our approach into 28 right. And we captured this a little earlier in the stream here before we kicked off here. As we cross Eddy, you see mandatory 6,000 as a reminder, as a circle there, right? Maximum 240 knots. We're going to send this bird down to, we're going to cross Sidby as we're descending. Once we cross C-Pen, we should be at, what's it say, C-Pen? 3,000 feet. So there we go. We're going to go from 6,000 down to 3,000 feet from Eddy down to C-Pen. The C-Pen, you see, we make our turn to our course direction for our arrival 284 degrees into San Francisco via runway 28 right. So here we are. From C-Pen, we're then gonna cross Aximal. Got us on our angle for 284 degrees for our approach there. Aximal. We need to cross Aximal at 1,800 feet crossing Aximal, and from there we then should start our glide slope there into for our runway. That should be our capture for our glide slope crossing Aximal as we come on down. Let's see. We're gonna descend, and let me see here. All right, we're gonna be probably turning off our autopilot around, let's say, 213 feet. Well, we can probably cut off sooner, or we'll probably cut off a little sooner there. It's all good, but we're gonna go ahead and keep that descend going down for our runway here. We got the PAPIs is going to be active as well too. That we're going to be able to see our angle as well. I think that'd be a good ride this time to look at our angles, our white and red, to determine you know, our approach angle there. All right, and so let's talk about the possible missed approach here. If we happen to miss our approach or have to go around here, we have to make that determination, as you see there, as we get into that glide slope, no later than these. Let me see. 1 second here. So our localizer, 480 feet from there. As far as our determination there, got it. If we need to decide to go around, folks, we'll then follow this approach procedures, as you see here. And let's talk about that real quick here as VATSIM. I'm sorry, as VATSIM, as the simulator is coming back up online here. All right, so for this final approach into San Francisco, for missed approach, we're gonna have to climb back up to 3,000 feet. And then, of course, we are going to be monitoring the San Francisco VOR at 115.8 as well too. Got to look at our radio of 281 as we're going to be crossing, as you see, in that angle there. That's going to be our course 281 degrees as we are climbing up to 3,000 feet. We're going to be climbing, and we're going to be going to the Vic U waypoint intersect there. All right. And then at the Vic U intersect waypoint there, we are then, I believe we're gonna, yeah, that's a hold pattern there, right? We're gonna go there and hold there, right? We'll loop around until we get down instructions as far as vector into our approach again for runway 28 right. Okay, so that'll be a holding pattern that we'll have to go into for a missed approach. And let's read more on this here. A missed approach requires a minimum climb of 350 feet nautical miles to 1,900 feet. Right, that's going to have to be our climb rate there. If unable to meet climb gradient, CILS or localizer, runway 28 left, 11-2. All right, folks. That kind of does it for as far as what we want to really deep dive in this point while the simulator is coming back online. Let's look at San Francisco Airport just a little bit more here. All right, 28 right. Here we go. All right, so with 28 right. See, as we land, we're gonna be probably. Well, I can't tell yet as far as how, you know, whether we're gonna be landing with a low brakes or medium brakes. Expectancy, seeing as though we have 11,000 feet of runway, we'll have our brakes set for low on this landing here and touchdown on runway 28 right. We're then gonna plan our turn left from 28 right onto either Echo or Delta. The turn points coming off of runway 28 right, and I don't know, we'll make it easy, y'all. We'll probably dock at one of these terminals here, 6A Bravo or 6 or 7A Bravo or 7 there. Make it easy for us as we taxi off that runway. All right, folks, and that'll do it for that. Now let's look. We have an ATIS too. We got an ATIS there in case we want to tune in and check our weather and all that. 115.8, as you see there at the top there as well. And that's pretty much it, y'all, as far as those procedures. That's pretty much it for the procedures that we can cover here. We want to cover here. Oh, localizer for that arrival via runway 28. We have the localizer 111.7. We'll make sure we put that, program that into our systems there, so we can go and capture that the ILS localizer there. And then, of course, you know, we're going to be on course 284 degrees. There we go. Expectancy when we start our descend from our top of descend, we are going to go ahead and set our top of descend. When we start our descent, we're going to go ahead and set it for 1,800 and VNAV it and allow it to cross those altitudes, those restriction altitudes, which is already programmed in our FMC. So those restrictions that we saw on that descend, via, there we go. And, you know, like Epic, you know, no lower than 10,000, no greater than 15,000. You know, our FMC is going to keep us within that range there automatically without us having to manually do it via the VNAV on that descent. So that covers that, you all. And I think that's that's about it. Let's go ahead and get back over to Flight Sim as she's booting back up. Like we might be ready to get her back on. We're gonna get her spawned in directly at our runway, y'all. By the way, engine's already gonna be hot. We're gonna go and get them up already, and we're gonna double check our fuel, make sure we got the right fuel in there. Drop our flight plan in there real quick, and then execute and get her climbed up out of the box there, y'all, just for sake of time. So here we go. Let's let her come back online, and we'll be going again here, folks. Stand by. All right, that's a good sign there. That's a good sign. Look what we have here. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get right back in there. And let's see. LAX is what we want. And we're going to go right on that runway. LAX. We'll be careful spawning in Vivatsim. We don't want to interfere with traffic, live traffic as we're spawning in. So let's go ahead and get it right there. Set that departure and let's do it. Let's go.
I was yours for the taking. Guess I needed a home. But if I'm not mistaken, you were good on your own. And I know I was drunk enough. Didn't know it would mess me up, yeah. Now I'm truly awakened up. Say you wanna talk again, but it's time I do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that
right, here we go. We should be live start here on the runway. Expedite this takeoff, y'all. And we're going to go in again. Like I said, we're going to double check our fuel and all that. Get our flight plan, make sure our flight plan's in there, and get her up. We're not going to spawn into, yeah, let's get that, let's get that out of the way as well, too, as we see there, the stairs. Yeah, let's get right. We got some things we got to do here real quick before we take off here. Let's get our live weather up and going here. Live weather set. Boom. Sweet. Nice, 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 nice. And we're also going to get, let's see, let's get some real traffic spawned in here. Why not? Okay, here it comes. 1 second here. Live traffic. Gotta get our live traffic turned up on top of our live weather, which is great. Good stuff. Everything's kind of slow today. What's going on? All right, that's all right. Let's go ahead and turn this thing up here. All right, let's turn it up. Batteries up and going there. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm gonna get our, let's see, get our alignment set. Alignment's coming up online. Let's get some lights on in the cabin here. This will be a quick execution, y'all. Go ahead and turn our nav on. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, and let's turn these pumps on. Fuel pumps up. And with that battery now going, we're gonna go ahead and get that APU up now. Let's get the APU up and going now. Get the APU started. Get some lights outside as well, turned up. Excellent. We're gonna get our hydraulics and stuff set. Get all this turned on. Heat turned on as well too. Excellent. Great, 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 great. And there's APU spawning up. Sweet. And while that's spawning up, we're gonna get rid of that door. I mean, the stairs that we saw out there as well too. Let's get rid of those. Ground equipment we don't need. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. There we go. Stairs. Get rid of them. Cool. Stairs again. All right. Cool. All right. Where are we at as far as APU? APU spawning up, and she's ready to go live as far as the APU. There we go. Let's get it going. APU's up. There you go. We're gonna altitude. It's gonna be up to 36. Let's get 360 set for altitude. There we go. 36 is set. We're gonna set. Let's see. Set the APU gen. Going. Good. Good. Let's get right down into our FMC now, and let's make it happen. All right, there we go. All right, FMC, boom. Let's turn some more lights up. Let's initiate, let's see, KLAX. Okay, reference airport. Get our nav position put in. Boom, the calculation is done. Get our route set here. We're going to go on to KSFO for San Francisco. And put that in there. And let's go ahead and pull that data in as far as our route. And request activate that plan. Execute. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All looking good, all looking good. Let's get our fuel set as well. Our fuel we have planned for. Let's see what's our planned fuel is 12,700 pounds. 12,700 planned fuel. Get that in there now. Cool. It's already set. That makes it easy. Right on. Okay. Back over to our plans there. Let's look at our flight plan here. And where's our flight plan? Where's our flight plan? Let's see a route there. Okay, land index, boom, boom, boom. Identification, position, takeoff, all looks good. Let's go ahead and do our departure coming out of San Francisco. All right, we're gonna be departing, as mentioned, go over what we did real quick. Summer, we got a summer 2 departure. Sid, there's summer 2 right there. And we are gonna transition out of summer 2 via the Stoke waypoint there. Transition over to our flight plan from there, and we are going to, of course, be depart via runway 24 left today and execute. Sweet, we're good on that. That's all set. I got to get down to performance level here. We're going to request performance initiation to take place here. That's coming up. We'll stay off VATSIM right now, seeing as though we are sitting on the runway here. We don't want them to see us sitting on the runway spawning in, so we won't do that to them. All right, there we go. All right, cruise winds. Cruise winds. Let's check and see what our cruise winds are going to be. Our cruise, let's see, we're going to be cruising out. Let me see, 267 at 032 right there. There's our cruise winds right there. Let's go and get that in there as okay, 267 / 03031. Get that right in there. And excellent, cool. I think that's all we need really. All right, so next we're good on that. Limitation. There we go. All right, so now what we need to do is we're going to go take off at the rate of 2. All right, and our takeoff flaps are going to be set for 5 for our takeoff flaps, and as far as our center of gravity, it's going to be 25.5% trim at trim's going to be at 5.25 for as our trim. All right, so let's go ahead and get that going. 5.25 for our trim. Bingo. Trim set. Sweet. Back to it here. All right. All right. Trim is set. Get our speed set. Let's see. V1 143. Rotate 144. V2 is going to be 149. Oh shoot! We got to put this in there real quick too. All right. So our current runway winds and all that is going to be at. Let me see. We have 126 right there for our winds. Excellent. Cool. And our slope is going to be, I already know what it is. I already checked. It's going to be negative 0.03 as far as our negative runway slope. And that's set as well too. All right, now back to our previous screen here. Put our speeds back in. And that should go live. Cool. All right, we're good. All right, get our speed set. All right, to go 165 here for our speeds there. Cool. All right, got that set. All right, RTO it, and let's look at what our altimeter should be. 2988. Get our altimeter set. 2988. Altimeter set. Set for traffic. Come on down here. We'd also have our. All right, let's go ahead and connect. Yeah, let's go ahead and connect VATSIM. I hope we don't get fussed at if they're. I hope they're not online here. I don't want them seeing us sitting here. Oh, there we go. All right, and we got the squawk 1370 on that squawk there. 1370 here. All right, bear with me, y'all. We're almost done here. All right, and there we go. And our squawk is set. Boom. All right, cool. Squawk is set. Turn some lights up down here, and our folks can actually see us now. So let's go ahead and get moving, y'all. Let's go ahead and get our engine started here real quick and get it going there. And get this bird up in the air. All right. So let's start with, let's see, get our APU set. All that's on. Good. Engine number 2. Start with you first. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get some fuel in there. There we go. There you go. Put some of the hot sauce in there. Here we go, folks. All right, light up engine number 2. There we go. Yeah, let's do surrounding look real quick. Make sure all doors are closed, all doors secured. We got those. Let's see that ground stuff. Clear that ground stuff out here. Make sure our brakes are up. Oh yeah, brakes are up. Cool. Remove those chocks. Get those chocks out of there. And brakes are up. Excellent. Okay, let's get back outside, check again. She's coming up online. Cool. Engine number 2 is coming up. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get her up really quick, y'all. All right, let's get our cameras set for our departure here. All right, get our cinematic camera set for us. Cool. And I think that's a good setting there for us for our departure. Excellent. All right, get back to our aircraft. Engine number 2 should be full. Yep, engine number 2 is good. Engine number 1, let's get that spawned up here. Engine number 1 is coming up. Let's go ahead and get our frequency set for 122.8. All right. case anyone want to speak to us or fuss at us for being on the runway right now. All right, so engine number 1's coming up online there. Excellent. And while that's coming up, we're going to get our flaps down to 5. And we should be able to see that as well too, coming out the window here. Flaps should be coming down. Cool. And test our flaps here. Make sure everything looks good. All right. And flaps are coming down. Excellent. Last engine's coming up online. Perfect. And we are good. All right. And we're gonna switch our power over to APU, and then we're gonna get our air back going in the cabin here. All right. Let's get this set for. Let's see. Packs back on. Turn our packs back on here. Cool. Packs coming on. We're going to put our power back to generator 2, generator 1. No longer need APU powered anymore. Shut the APU down and take the APU offline. We're going to set our lights now. Our lights now for our departure. Lights all set now for our departure. There we go. Lights are set. Taxi lights. All lights are up and going, nice and bright. Got an anti-collision light going as well too. And where are we at? Switch this over to gen right there, generator power. And folks, we are done. Let's rock and roll. Let's rumble. Nothing else. I think we're good. Let's get it. Let's roll. One quick cross check. We got our flight director set, turned on. We're ready for action. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. All right, cool. This is good stuff here. All right, let's release our brakes. Brakes released. And let's toga and let's get her up. Let's roll. All right, gears coming up. Autopilot. And there we go on the map. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We got her up expeditiously. LAX Center, this is Delta 1979 with you. We're climbing up to altitude 360.
1979, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact 47 miles southeast of the San Marcos VOR. Maintains level 360.
360, 19.
Center, good morning. It's at 191 at LAX. Requesting hypercurrent to Phoenix. Information off start and
Okay, 191, pre-departure clearance on the way.
morning, 556. Heavy 50 miles east of departure to VOR, 2,131 south, 556.
Air 56 Los Angeles Center, radar contact 52 miles southeast of the Parker VOR, maintain level 360. Lufthansa 452, expect ILS 25 left approach. Lufthansa 452 at Circus. You are cleared ILS 25 left approach.
At Circus, cleared ILS 25 left approach.
They said she won't, but the way that I want, don't matter 'cause I want you the most. And if I can't be close to you, no matter what I try to do, another 100 times I make it right next to you. My memories follow me until I get it right. Oh, nah, 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 oh baby, oh yeah. This melody
Los Angeles Center, Renton 2020, good morning, we're over Judith at 320.
if you can be next to me, I feel like we're just meant to be. I need you for life. If I don't make it tonight, luckily there's always tomorrow.
American 2020 Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact 44 miles east of the bar VOR. Descend via Lucky 1 arrival. Limburg altimeter 2994.
And if we're with a 7 via the Lucky 1 arrival.
If you can be next to me, I feel like we're just meant to be. I
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3535 on Los Angeles, gate 18 is ready for push to start.
So 3535 Los Angeles Center, push and start is approved. Tail, let's see, tail to the right into the alley, expect 24 left for departure.
Push and start approved, tail right to the alley, Southwest 3535.
Marriott 556, descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2991.
Stand by the Hollywood 1 departure, American 756.
That'd be the Hollywood 1 arrival.
No, did I say departure? I'm sorry. Hollywood 1 arrival.
Yeah, that's okay, I do that sometimes too.
Tower 7 good day, American
1506 Los Angeles, go ahead.
good day, American 15. Perfect.
Number 1506, pre-departure clearance center.
Like a 50.
Center is Delta 1979. It's like we're like 20 nautical miles from top of descent for 1990.
So 1979, descending your discretion for level 300. You're leaving my airspace to the north. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Denver Center, correction, Oakland Center is offline. Switch to advisory.
Switch over to advisory. 1979 copy.
Traffic.
Hey, LA Center, good morning. It's American 1972. We're on the ground, Los Angeles, gate 49 Bravo with November, requesting push and start, and requesting tail west on Charlie if possible.
Here 1972 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Push and start approved, tail left on the taxiway Charlie, expect 25 right for departure.
Tail left on the Charlie, we'll expect 25 right for departure, American 1972 Heavy, thanks.
Good times at 452. Heavy, the wind is 090 at 5, runway 25 left, clear to land. UPS 5906, expect ILS 25 left approach.
Looks like your ILS 25 left, UPS 5906.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3535 for my advice, 24 left.
3535, second.
And the Southwest 3535 for the departure 24 left.
3535, it looks like you're still at the gate to me. Are you, you can expect 24 left. It was in your pre-departure clearance.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't see the active runway on the list.
It should be in the pre-departure clearance to expect 24 left. Also, information Oscar is current.
Alpha 218. Alpha 218.
Stand by.
Oh, I see it now. 3535, 24 left. Sorry for that.
No worries. Like the PDCs are all seem to be different.
Lufthansa Center, Austrian 81 Heavy with US level 400, sorry for late check-in.
Austria 81 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Squawk 5330 ident.
5330 ident, Austrian 81 Heavy.
Air Channel 181, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
Okay, left via Echo.
Austria 81 Heavy, radar contact 27 miles east of the Hector VOR. Descend via the Angel 4 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2991.
Okay, descend via the Angel 4 arrival, copy altimeter, is Austrian 81 Heavy.
UPS 5906 Heavy at Circus, cleared ILS 25 left approach.
At Circus, cleared ILS 25 left, approach UPS 5906 Heavy.
Airstar 60671, Los Angeles Center, clear to Palomar as filed. Maintain 12,000, departure with me, and squawk 5102. (5102) is your squawk. Reback is correct. Spec runway 17 right for departure. Call for taxi. Henderson altimeter is 2999.
Center, Austrian 81 Heavy, can I step away for 2 minutes?
That's approved.
Thank you.
Airstar 671, runway 17 right, taxi B Alpha. Del 376, pre-departure clearance is on the way. Call for taxi. Lufthansa 452 Heavy, welcome to Los Angeles. Cross 25 right at Lima and taxi to your gate. Nice flying.
LAS, Center to American 1972, on taxi with Charlie, being Charlie 10, taxi with the first.
American 1972 Heavy, thanks for Oscar. Runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 9, Bravo.
25 right via Charlie, Charlie 9, Bravo, American 1972.
Pacific 3236, cross the Skull intersection at and maintain flight level 250.
Now to 250 at and maintain at Skull.
Hello, advisory, radar, sorry, good afternoon. Japan Air 16 Heavy with your flight level 370, about 25 nautical miles to the northwest of Sofa and Man to arrive for the ILS T4 right.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, squawk 5312 and ident.
Roger, 5312 and ident.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, radar contact 90 miles northwest of the Avenal Dior. Did you say you're set up for the Ironman 2?
Hey, firm.
Alright, Japan Air 16 Heavy, for now maintains level 370.
Roger, maintain 370, Japan Air 16 Heavy.
Ladies and good afternoon, FedEx 1226. Radio check.
Airstar 671. Wind is variable at 4. Runway 17 right. Clear for takeoff on runway heading. Alright, somebody's calling for radio check. Who's that?
FedEx 1226 out of reach.
Yes, 1226. Reading you 5 by 5.
Hello, Center. Hello, W2836 information. Top 5, return from the San Francisco field.
Oscar 81 Heavy, we are back.
Copy, thanks. W2836. Pre-departure clearance on the way. You're going to 191, on nav to Delray, wind variable at 3, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. American 2020, expect the RNAV Yankee 27 approach. American 2020, expect the RNAV Yankee 27 approach.
I'm sorry, go ahead for American 2020.
American 2020, expect the RNAV Yankee 27 approach.
Alright, so we'll expect the RNAV Yankee for runway 27, American 2020.
American 556, expect ILS 25 left approach. Austria 81, expect the ILS 24 right approach. Austria 81, expect ILS 24 right approach. Delta 376, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 10 Echo. American 218, pre-departure planes on the way. Southwest 3535, 24 left, taxi via Charlie 7 Delta 7 Bravo. Aerostar 671, Los Angeles Center radar contact. Continue present heading, maintain 12,000. Aerostar 671, fly heading 170 now. When able, direct Goff's VOR, then on course. Air Canada 191, radar contact, say altitude. Air Canada 191, altitude checks, climb maintain 13,000. UPS 5906 heavy, wind is variable at 3, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, UPS 5906.
There's 700 Sierra Bravo, Los Angeles Center. Send a flight plan, please. All right, stand by. Alaska 613, you were calling again? Alaska 613, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie. All right, American 1506, you were calling. You ready to push? American 1506, push and start approved. Tail to the left onto Delta 7, expect 24 left. Southwest 1343, where you calling? Southwest 1343. Southwest 3535, wind variable at 3, RNAV Delray, Southwest 3535, you're number 2, standby. Delta 376, RNAV Delray, wind variable at 3, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. Southwest 1343, where you call? Southwest 3535, runway 24 left, line up and wait. UPS 5906, welcome to LA, exit left, taxi east on Alpha to cargo. Air Canada 191, climb maintain level 350. Alaska 613, wind variable at 4, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. FedEx 1226, were you looking for clearance? FedEx 1226, heavy, Los Angeles Center. Alright, stand by. Austria 81 at Circus, cleared ILS 24 right approach. American 556 at Seaview, cleared ILS 25 left approach. FedEx 1226 Heavy, you are cleared to Memphis via the Fritter 3 departure Connery transition that is filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 410 in 5 minutes. Departure with me and squawk 2016. Nice 1226 Heavy, reback is correct. Expect runway 30 for departure, call for taxi. Japan Air 16 Heavy, descend via the Ironman 2 arrival, the LA altimeter 2992.
Roger, 2992 and descend by the start for 24 left by the Ironman 2. Japan Air 16 Heavy.
American 218, were you ready to taxi? American 218, push and start is at your discretion. You're in the non-movement area. Call for taxi. Alright, somebody else calling. Who's that? American 1972 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait. Southwest 3535, RNAV Delray, wind variable 3, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. South 1343, good departure clearance on the way. American 1972 Heavy, RNAV Docker, wind variable 3 to 25 right. Delta 376, radar contact. Turn left direct clipper, join the Orca 5 departure, climb and maintain level 250. American 2020, you are clear the RNAV Yankee 27 approach altimeter 2994. Southwest 3535, radar contact, stay altitude. Southwest 3535, altitude check, fly heading 251, climb and maintain 13,000. 251, fly heading 251 and climb to 13,000. Alaska 613, radar contact, stay out. Alaska 613, altitude check, climb, maintain level 340, unrestricted. Pacific 3236, Lima Aerospace East, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Alpha 3 center offline, switch to advisory. Alright, come back to this. American 218, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 9 Echo. American 1506, 24 left, taxi via Delta 7 Echo. American 1972, radar contact, stay altitude. American 1972, altitude check, climb maintain 1313 south. Alright. One 1064 X-ray, Los Angeles Center. Say again your request. Alright, Cherokee 1064 X-ray, squawk 4222 and ident. American 1972, what are you doing? American 1972, oh sorry. You're doing just fine. I mean, American 1972, content maintains level 290. We too, sorry about that. Southwest 3535, left turn direct, Clipper join the Orc 5 departure, climb maintain level 390. Austria 81, heavy, the wind is variable 324 right, clear to land. So 1343, push to start approved tail to the left on the Delta 7. American 1506 RNAV Delray. Wind variable 3, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. And American 1506 traffic is landing on the parallel, about a 9-mile final currently. American 2020, wind is variable at 527, clear to land.
All right, folks, we're coming in way too hot and heavy here. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get this bird slowed down before start dragging our gears up and start slowing this thing down here for our arrival here.
Tower Center, good morning, Japan Air 16 Delta Final 410. Five 5101 and ident 16 Delta.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, just talking with the opening log.
San Francisco, this is Delta 1979, currently on final approach, runway 28 right. Hey, what's up, plane? Welcome, plane. And wrapping this one up here. We just landed in San Francisco. Flight from Los Angeles. About to deboard this plane here and call it a day. All right, folks, this is where we're gonna end it out here, folks. Hey, listen, it was that's cool, plane. Hey, have safe travels there, and we're calling it quits here on this here flight for our travels. This was a cool flight. It's a fun flight. We brought her in a little. Was coming in a little aggressive on that speed. So we were really fighting speed to bring her down, slow her down as well too. We got it managed to the point that we got it at a good enough speed to land there. So. You know, folks, hey, listen, that was a fun flight, man. Thanks for joining, folks, and we'll see you on the next one out here. See ya.